Paul W.S. Anderson. New to the cast of Resident Evil, he plays Chris Redfield in the film, Wentworth Miller. Reprising her role as Claire Redfield, give it up for Ali Larder. And lastly, Alice herself, Mila Jovovich. Take a seat, everybody.
I love you, Mila! I love you too!
You're hot.
Paul, I think we have the trailer to show everybody, don't we? Why don't we kick things off with that? You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes, we have, this is an exclusive. It's the first time the new trailer's ever been shown in 3D. So I have the 3D glasses for the girls. I hope you have yours, and I hope you enjoy it.
Paul, let's talk a little bit about the decision to do this installment of the franchise in 3D. What was your thinking behind that?
Well, I'd always been a big fan of 3D as an idea, and I'd seen all the 3D movies in the 80s and the 90s, and I always felt 3D was a great idea, but the technology had never really caught up to fully flesh out the idea. And then James Cameron very kindly a year ago showed us a large chunk of Avatar, and this footage was amazing, as everyone has now seen, and it was clear that he was capturing 3D images that were far beyond anything I'd ever seen before. And once I saw that, I knew these are the cameras we had to use to shoot our movie, and that we had to be a 3D film.
So you're using the same cameras that Cameron used?
Yeah, it's the same cameras that he and Vincent Pace designed and built for Avatar.
That's great. Why do you think that this series has been so successful where so many other video game movies have not done nearly as well? This one has really captured people's imaginations.
I would like to think that the reason why they continue to do well is that these movies are really made with a lot of passion. You know, I came to the movie franchise as a fan of the video game. I played all of the video games up until that point, and I really, really loved them. Mila came to the franchise because she had played the video game with her younger brother, and she was really into it. You know, we all make these movies because the people behind the cameras and in front of the cameras really have a passion for them, and I think you can see that passion, and you can see that energy, and it comes out on screen. And I think there are very few franchises where, you know, you were at number 4 in a franchise, and it's exactly the same creative team making it behind the cameras and the same team of actors in front of the cameras.
Right.
You know, I think Paul, what he's saying is so right, because we've been so lucky to have such incredible cast and crew, and all the actors that have been involved are such wonderful actors, period. But they're also the kind of people that aren't going to get all like snooty, like, oh, this is just like an action film. Like, oh, I don't like making like these stupid action. I mean, like Ali elevates any material that she's in. Wentworth is such an incredible actor. You know, I've done so many different types of movies in my life, and we all go into this loving it. It's like this grueling, like, roller coaster ride. It's like grueling Disneyland. You know, we have so much fun doing it. It's like every day on set is this crazy adventure, shooting, explosions, like flying, like it's wild. And we have
credit has to go where credit has to go. And it's like when you think of Paul and Mila, they're really the heart and soul of the Resident Evil franchise. I mean, when I think of Paul's mind and how he's got the mythology in there, and it's like his baby that he creates, and then you see Mila come and create this character with such ferocity and passion and beauty that it's a lot of it's them. So I want to make sure that we give them a good round.
We've been very, very, very lucky with the people we've worked with. The actors have been incredible and excited. And that's what makes these movies excited, is that we're excited.
Mila, it's rare that an actor gets to revisit a role in films, especially 3, 4 times. How has Alice developed for you over the past couple films, and what will we see from her this time around?
Well, you know, I mean, Alice is the kind of character that just keeps evolving. And, you know, for me, I think every actor's dream is at the end of a movie, you always wish you could start all over again because now you finally got the character. And here, I get to come back all these times over and over and tweak things and change things and add things. And she's just gone through so much. I mean, in the first movie, she was this innocent, but then she's not because she caused this horrible virus to escape. And in the second one, she hates herself and she hates what's happening. The third one, she's like a loner trying to protect the people that she loves. You know, and in this one now, I think she's a little bit more, you know, just human and loving to like get her friends together and get that team that's gonna take Umbrella down.
Ali, were you eager to take another shot at Claire too? Did you want to add some things to that character?
I was so excited, yeah. I mean, a couple of years ago, Mila came up to me at a party, she's like, Paul's writing for you, but don't say anything! And I was so excited to get a chance to come back and play Claire again, and just his ideas that he had and going into this new film. Number one, I was so excited that it was going to be in 3D because it just brings such a fresh, new feeling to this franchise. It's so exciting. The fact that Paul was directing was something that I was really excited about because, I mean, this is his baby, and to be able to be on set with you was amazing because, you know, if you have any questions or anything, there's your, you know, wealth of information, which is just amazing for an actor. And to come in and to play Claire again was just so great. I mean, in this movie, I think of her as really searching for her identity again. She's someone who's had a very hard shell around her, and with some of the things that have happened to her in the beginning of this movie, she has to question that, figure out who she can trust, and really what the true meaning of family is. It's interesting to kind of explore that family dynamic between her and her brother.
Now, Wentworth, you came on joining a company of people who had a lot of history, who had worked together before. You were kind of the new guy on the block. What was that experience like?
You know,
What's it like being the new
Some people are glad you're in it, I think.
you know, it was a little daunting at first because the train is, you know, barreling down the track, and this thing is up and running, has been up and running, has this incredible international fan base, and my job was to jump on that train and keep my balance. But the fact is, you've got Paul on set, you've got Mila on set. These are the two touchstones of the franchise and invaluable resources. Plus, along with Ali, I mean, they're complete professionals and lovely people besides. So the whole thing was a pleasure.
And man, you did some pretty rad stunt work in this movie. I can't wait for you guys to see Wentworth doing some crazy stuff. He's
Wentworth,
way too shy.
Wentworth, was there training you had to go through to get ready for the film, for the action stuff?
Yeah, I wanted to be ready to, you know, execute whatever I had to in terms of stunts, whatever I was legally allowed to.
What the insurance company would let you get away with?
What's that?
That the insurance company would let you get away
Exactly.
with? Yeah.
Exactly.
Paul, let's
Insurance
talk.
companies seem to be pretty cool with us, though. I think by the fourth movie, they're like, yeah, whatever. Go for it.